The opinions in the following podcast are the expressions and ideas of each individual host and not a reflection of 210 culture as a whole. So please take it all with a grain of salt and enjoy the show. This
¿Qué más le gusta de este parade?
No me shut up, man. No me.
It's a reflection of San Antonio, you know, and it's music too, man.
The
And the pride of the great Lone Star State, our NBA champions.
210 Culture Podcast. Welcome to the 210 Culture Podcast. Like always, I'm G.
I'm Dom.
And Donna.
And for those who are wondering where we're at now, we're officially over at Southtown 101 here at Pub Sports.
What?
On Pub Sports Radio. So now we've moved our broadcast out of our basement here. So for those who haven't followed us, this is our 32nd episode, which is our sink full of Mayo.
Oh my God.
So the episode, so basically what we do here is we cover everything local here in San Antonio. Of course, it's brought to you by Southside Craft Soda with the Texacola soda, which is one of my personal favorite ones.
Wash down any meal with Texacola.
So for those who don't know who 210 Culture is, we're going to take some time today and actually explain who we are. So we're a local blog here in town. We cover everything local. We cover food, events,
Entertainment.
art, sports, everything. Even local products, according to Donna.
Yeah.
So we do a little bit of everything here. And we also do a podcast to kind of wrap up what you missed during the week when you're not paying attention to the news, because who watches the news nowadays?
Yeah, it's very negative these days.
So we're here doing that, and that's a lot of fun. So normally the way we start our show here is we start by talking about what we did over the weekend. For those who don't follow us, I actually shaved, which is very
It's
shocking.
so weird.
It is weird.
Yeah, so
It's like doing some manscaping and then, you just got a little, bald there.
So yeah, we normally I have a full beard.
So fresh.
New year, new me type thing. Middle of the year.
New Year, new me.
Middle of
It's
the
like
year.
a quarter of the year. Come on.
Still time to turn it around. I'm second quarter team, so that's why.
Got you.
Yeah, but I did that. Saturday we went over to Emmy's True Tex-Mex.
Yes.
And we had some delicious jalapeno poppers
Carne guisada.
and sopapillas.
Oh,
Sopapillas.
yeah. Oh,
And
sounds so
fajita
good.
tacos.
Yeah, so it was delicious.
Mouthgasm.
So that video is coming out on Wednesday,
Yes.
and we still need to do a food truck, but we'll have a food truck
Oh, we will.
on Thursdays.
We will.
Yeah, for those who don't know our schedule or don't follow us on Facebook, we do put videos out every week. On Wednesdays, we have our culture creation video where we cover local restaurants and we go eat there. On Thursdays, we do food truck foodies where we go and eat at different food trucks. And on Friday, Donna is slowly starting where she does local products in town that have nothing to do with food.
Oh my God.
And of
Something
course,
different to spice up your life.
and then of course on Sundays you'll catch us here on Pub Sports Radio, and of course here on Facebook Live for those watching on Facebook Live.
Catch us in the streets.
So we didn't do anything else. We went to watch the Canelo fight with my dad yesterday.
Canelo.
He wins again, which, like I've said, unless you're gonna knock him out, he's gonna win.
He's the Mayweather.
Yeah, he's the new
If
mother.
only you could beat Mayweather now.
Unpopular opinion, he is the Mayweather of
The Latino culture.
yes. Pretty much, if his name's on the card and you can't knock him out, he's gonna win.
Yeah.
He's hard. He's like he's a Latino Rocky. Except he lost to Mayweather though.
And of course, since the last podcast, we've all saw Endgame because it's been that long. Feels like it's been
so
forever.
Great.
Oh, yeah.
It's been almost 2 weeks now since we've or a week now since we've done our last episode.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
it
People are
has
getting beat up still for spoilers. That's crazy.
Yes, and according to the Russo
It's very
brothers,
important.
you can now
Give out spoilers.
give out spoilers starting tomorrow because if you haven't
It's
seen
already
it in
been 2 weeks.
Um,
Get over yourself.
Whatever.
So definitely check that out.
Just watch the movie already. Damn.
But let's get into some of these topics. Oh,
Wait, we haven't asked Dom what he did.
Yeah, Dom, what'd you do?
Well,
partied.
since you asked, well, I mean, a lot of celebration of Cinco de Mayo is really big in the family. You know, when it's a birthday party, it ends up being a Cinco de Mayo party for some reason. It's supposed to be a birthday party, but the little kid didn't really get a birthday party. It was more of an adult party.
That's how it always is.
So it's like tequila everywhere. And now I'm here, lost my voice. Thanks a lot, fam. But other than that, you know, just going to visit the 210 ice cream parlor
Oh yeah.
over there in
Love that
Bandera,
place.
Leon Valley.
Yeah,
So great.
it's my favorite place.
Yeah.
One of my favorite places.
Should definitely step in. It's going to be a hot summer.
Very hot summer. But with that being said, let's go ahead here and jump into some topics, shall we?
Yeah. So
Go,
the first
Spurs,
one
go.
is of course our Spurs highlights. The Spurs season has ended as they placed seventh in the Western Conference. They did play the 7 games against the Nuggets and lost on the last game, which was played on the 27th, and ended with a final score of 90-86. It is also reported that Popovich is coming back for another season and
Damn
is
right.
currently negotiating new contract with the Spurs. So what did you guys think of the Spurs overall season, and what do you think could have been better, and what do you expect in the next coming season?
A work in progress.
Too many questions.
Well, obviously they need to stay healthy.
Yeah.
I mean, if we had Murray, who knows what it would have been like. If Murray
Yeah.
would have been healthy. I mean, they gave it a good run. They weren't even supposed to make the playoffs.
Yeah, they literally, like, overlooked them. They literally was like, oh no, they don't have their big 3 anymore. They don't have Kawhi.
Yeah.
It's a building team. Basically, it's like when the Lakers lost Kobe, or Kobe was getting older. They've been building for the past 10 years, basically, and now, but they haven't made playoffs though in a while. We made playoffs still, so we still got potential.
Yeah.
So just groom the young ones, maybe get a pick or a trade, to fit the whole team together. I think we just need another veteran just to groom the young guys
They need a farm up.
with Pop. Yeah, exactly.
I think Rudy Gay needs to go. He was no show when it
Yeah.
mattered. He had the last 2 games.
I agree.
He kind of decided to show up.
He had one game.
I think DeRozan needs help.
He needs
'cause
help.
Aldridge and DeRozan are good.
The little duo there.
They're good.
Chemistry.
Not backup players. I don't want to say role players either. They're good number 2s. They're not good. You can't put the team on their back.
Yeah.
And you showed that they both kind of just went kind of like that Homer meme where he goes in the bushes. It's kind of what happened games 5 and 7. 6 they showed up and they said, okay, this is how we can play, and that was kind of it.
Yeah.
We don't have that Kawhi player, the superstar that gave me the ball at clutch time.
Even though DeRozan tried, he tried, but it didn't work out. He was making unnecessary shots, missing. I was just kind of like, come on, it's a team. You're supposed to pass the ball. That's Spurs basketball. That's what we are, a passing team for the better shot.
Yeah.
But we need to get that 3-pointer down and be able to protect the perimeter now. And Jokic literally crushed the glass the whole time.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah. So
Joker.
Yeah. So like they said, Pop's coming back another round.
Miss you, Pop.
I say this is still a ruse to get Kawhi. Kawhi's gonna sign back next summer.
I don't know. People be hating.
They were still talking about that. That what if this was just some ploy by the Spurs to get DeRozan for practically nothing? Have Kawhi play a year and then sign him back.
One can only dream.
That would be hilarious.
I don't know. You might want to go back home to San Diego, where in Clipperville.
You mean the Lakers?
I don't know. That's a long shot. That is a
I don't
long
even
shot.
know if they'd welcome him back with open arms and stuff. They'd probably be with pitchforks as soon as he comes into town.
Monster.
Well, here's a fun one, Dom, as a Spurs fan. What if LeBron would come to San Antonio? How would you
Oh
treat
hell
that?
no!
I mean, he has a lot of love for Pop. You see the
Hell
chemistry when he did the USA team? He was just
But as a city that's pretty much hated LeBron and fully LeBron through the whole Cleveland thing,
It's open.
oh, you want to open one of those
I
Southside
do
craft
wanna
sodas?
open one of these wonderful
Texacola.
sodas.
Of course,
I'm very thirsty right
Of
now.
muy
course.
delicioso.
of course, they are available at all HEBs here on the South
Maybe
Side.
put some champagne on it too, just to rev it up.
If
a
I can
little
open
bit.
this.
Wow, come on, bro.
Hey.
Man moment.
But
When your girl gives you
Because
a
with
jar of pickles, you
Texacola-
got to be able to open it.
I did open it.
Because with Texacola, you can mix it with anything.
Yes.
Refreshing.
Well, we'll find out right now. With the 210 cocktail.
The 210 cocktail.
Anyways, talking about LeBron.
Yeah, so I would kind of be for it. I don't know.
I mean, he's older. He's more mature now.
He's mature.
so to say, from what I'm seeing.
From what we've been hearing. But now, time for a topic that's going to be really sensitive to Dom. Take it away, Captain.
Shut up, G.
It's over, Dallas. America's team is now the New England Patriots.
These are just words on paper.
They won't hurt you.
they can try.
In every corner
I'm
of the
strong.
United States, people can tell you who America's team in the National Football League is. Since 1979, the Dallas Cowboys carried the title with the challenge of being a model for leadership and success. Since coach Tom Landry, is that how you spell it?
Yes,
Okay,
Landry.
good. And quarterback Roger.
Starbuck.
There you go. Thanks. We're part of the Cowboys. However, the Cowboys fell way too
Sorry,
far
they're
from
Houston
those
fans.
standards.
That's why.
Yeah.
Well,
I agree.
in her
Looks
defense,
like we
she
got
snapped
some
and
other
said,
Cowboy fans up in here.
This is going to be a fun Sunday come August.
From
Yay.
2000 to
I like this
2018.
place.
Excuse me, I'm talking.
Oh, my bad.
The franchise won almost the same number of games as it's lost. And they haven't reached the NFC Championship since their last Super Bowl in 1995. The New England Patriots have made their case to dominate and take over Dallas as America's team. What do you think about the New England Patriots being America's team?
Yeah.
So y'all Texans fans?
Yes.
Oh, gosh.
When was the last
He
time y'all?
literally
When
came
did,
in here
when did
to-
y'all make the
to-
AFC title?
Don't talk to me, huh?
When y'all make the
He's
AFC
over
title?
here.
When was the last time y'all were good? How many playoff games? We've lost more playoff games than you've been in.
This is true.
Yeah, but
But
Oh, here's the but.
I don't have, I don't
thought
have,
you-
I don't
no,
have
you-
a VHS to watch them though.
Bro, you Texans fans are supposed to hate the Pats. They beat up on you every single
I
playoff
hate
season.
the Pats.
Oh yeah,
You're supposed to hate the Pats. So why you touting for them?
huh?
Why are you touting for the Pats then, huh?
I ain't going for the Pats. It's part of the story. It's not.
All right, I'm getting up.
Appreciate your input, sir.
It's part
Love
of the
you.
story. Now, do I think the America's team? No. Now, unpopular opinion, which
Oh,
I know
gosh.
he's gonna come back
Very
over
he's
here in a
gonna
minute.
come back. Well,
He's
you
gonna
might
come
as well
back
just
in-
stand over
He's
here.
gonna come back in a minute.
We just need
But-
to keep him on the show.
If we're gonna correlate this a little bit to basketball, the Dallas Cowboys are the LA Lakers or the Boston Celtics of the NFL.
Oh, God, here he
They,
comes.
they had their glory, they have their championships, their prestige. Haven't done nothing in a while.
But
And I would say the New England Patriots are the San Antonio Spurs of football. The reason being is
How dare
they're
you.
always counting the Patriots out. Every year, Brady's gonna choke, so and so gets arrested or murder somebody, and
If only it was that easy.
they're not gonna go to the playoffs. And what happens? They make the playoffs.
Deal with the devil.
Now, I mean, it is a little bit different when New England has an easy division, and the conference is always subpar compared to
Such
New England, and Dallas is in the tougher division. It's kind of
No
like the Spurs being in the West.
Mm.
But still, every time they count out the Patriots, whether they cheat, whether it's Spygate, whatever the reason is that they magically get into the finals, they always find or to the Super Bowl, they always find a way to get it done, just like the Spurs.
wow.
And
Wow.
I have plenty of people who hate me when I make that reference, but it is true though.
Is it true? Why don't
now-
we call that guy back up over here? See if it's true.
Now, America's team, I wouldn't go that far either, because you don't see everybody and their mom running around in a Patriots jersey. It's more like the Mayweather syndrome, where they're either you watch them so they can lose and you hope that they lose,
Yes.
or you follow them back when Tom Brady wasn't a quarterback. Those are your only two options. I really haven't met anybody who just like bandwagons. Like, not saying that Cowboy fans have bandwagoners, but they do. I mean, when they're winning, how many people in San Antonio have Cowboy shirts on now? And then when they're losing, how many do you still see?
Still do.
A good portion, but not as much as you do when they're winning. When they're 13-3, there's a lot more pop-up bootleg shirts on military than there is when they're 3-13.
Yeah, where they misspell the player's last name and it's the wrong number.
It's half a star. It's red.
Red and blue.
Like, for real. But I'll love my Cowboys no matter what. I bleed the blue and silver.
Silver and black.
Wow. Okay. Anyways,
Well,
moving on.
somebody get them a knife. Let's cut them up and see.
Let's go. Do it.
And of
Moving
course,
on.
those who are watching on Facebook Live, if you have any comments, feel free to comment at the bottom there as well, and let us know what your opinions on some of this stuff that we're talking about as well, because we'd love to hear your takes on it. And of course, if you are a big CBD fan, we also do want to let you guys know to go visit Natural High there on 1880 Nacogdoches Road. The CBD, for those who don't know, help. Don, why don't you go ahead and tell them? You're the expert on this.
Well, CBD is
Lord
a
Jesus.
good alternative to medicine, of course, to dealing with stress, anxiety, joint pain, PTSD, and insomnia. Of course, you want to go ahead and check out Natural Heights because it'll take you to a heights.
Higher heights.
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 For professional use.
That was terrible. Anyways, moving on to our next topics. I have a lot to
guess.
say about this.
Actually, before we get to the next topic, how you liking the 210 culture there?
That's okay.
It's okay. I like it. It kind of makes it a little bit more sparkly, a little more carbonated.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
It does. You should try. You want to try it?
So special. Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Here, Dom, you can go ahead and open your own.
I got
Southside.
my own.
Oh, go.
Thank you.
Wow.
Is that the official Southside Craft Soda keychain?
You better believe it. I don't leave home without it.
Because it's terrible. Anyways,
what
moving
they
on
pay us
to,
Yes.
to this
And
topic
soda.
that I have a lot to say. It says no energy drinks, sodas, or candy. Proposal would further regulate food stamp purchases. A push to ban certain products for recipients on food stamp benefits has escalated. The proposal would ban energy drinks and any beverages containing at least 54 milligrams of caffeine per 8 fluid ounces. This does not include coffee. The ban would also include chips, candies, and cookies. At-risk Texans and families who utilize the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program are often the most susceptible to diabetes and the serious complications associated with it, says Representative Briscoe Kane. Recipients on food stamps are still able to buy, of course, fruits, vegetables, the regular necessities with their benefits. What do you think about this proposal?
I'm trying to remember what I
I
said
wouldn't
the
know
other
I'm not on food stamps.
Okay.
We'll let
You
Donna.
thi-
We'll let Donna go first, and then we'll put our.
You think about what you need to say. We were talking about this actually on Friday night or something, Tuesday. It was one of these nights.
Yes.
And I think it is a great proposal to impose on people, just because I feel like if you're on government assistance, you should be able to get the necessity or the necessary products.
Preach, sister.
But if you start getting into energy drinks, sodas, junk food, even fast food, because some fast food places do offer EBT now. That's already
Second
a
the
that's already a luxury. That is a luxury. You don't need all that crap. But of course, you need your fruits, your veggies, your milk, your produce, all that stuff.
Natural.
Yeah, exactly. And so I feel like they should ban all this stuff. They don't need it. They don't need it. And that hopefully that'll get some people off these damn food stamps. That's all I'm saying.
And my rebuttal to that when we were having this conversation is that everything she's saying is right. I totally believe that, like the cookies, the candies, the chips, all that stuff. I totally agree
That's
with
the
that.
reason for America's obesity.
I agree with that. I do feel, though, as regards to the fast food part that we were mentioning, though, I do feel like it should be select items. I'm changing my original thought. Should be select items, though. So, like, if you go in there and you're going to order a salad, because it's healthy.
Salad.
Like, a salad through there, I can see, like, a salad being eligible because it's healthy.
Right.
Now, if you're talking about getting, like, a ultimate cheeseburger with 7 patties and bacon and cheese, yeah, I can see that being an issue. But even then, like, the 99-cent menu, I kind of can see that, too, though, because some of these people are, like, single moms or dads who are working 2 jobs who don't have the time between jobs to feed their kids. So they may not have the money to go stop at the dollar McDonald's or whatever, but if they can use the card to pick up, like, their salad or maybe a kid's meal or something, I don't see that being an issue. I can kind of see it, like, on the personal end, like, if you get a regular meal, yeah, like you said, as an adult, that's you being responsible and making time for yourself. But why
take care of yourself.
why do the kids have to get punished for something that they didn't choose? They didn't choose for their parents to not have money. They didn't choose to be born. It just happened. Like, so I could see, like, being accessible for, like, kids meals. And even then, maybe make it where the kids meals healthy. Like, for McDonald's, for example, how, like, instead
Apple slices.
yeah, where you have to get the apple slices
Milk
in the Grover.
or chocolate milk.
Yeah, instead of having to, instead of giving them the option for the fries and the soda, why don't be like, okay, yeah, you have to get the yogurt.
But I feel like getting into that, it makes it harder on the McDonald's employees because, I mean, it's more work on them to cap
They better
stuff
earn
or
that
to,
$15 an hour.
have only certain choices, and they can't like you saying with the kids meal, or to get apple slices instead of fries? What if they don't put it, or what if they don't change it, or stuff like that? I think it's more work on them that they shouldn't be doing.
It is, but I mean, they want to get paid $15 an hour, so too bad.
Right. Like, honestly, working in the fast food business, I mean, maybe we've all been there. I know, especially
Shit, I've
Donna's
been
been
there.
there.
I haven't worked in fast food.
And, it is a sucky environment. I mean, everybody leans on
It's
you.
horrible.
Like, if somebody has, loosens the slack, then other employees have to work harder. And, I mean, if you're looking to gain 14, 15, 16 bucks an hour, you should honestly be getting our money's worth out of it. You know what I mean? Like, work what you're paid for. I mean, that's what we all do here. We all work for
Yeah,
what
but
we're
that's
paid
why they're getting all those damn machines anyway, so it doesn't matter.
for real, like the new menus and all that. Yeah, but I agree. Basically, food stamps should be limited to healthy items to ensure nutrient items for kids and families.
Yeah.
Because our future is looking pretty bleak when everybody is overweight, and we all grew up from that, like eating fast food because it's easier and cheaper.
Yeah.
Because
I
natural.
don't know what you're talking about. There's frijoles en la casa.
When you have to have the frijoles en la casa talk with yourself every day.
Yeah, just like when your mom asks you to take you out, or it's like, so what are we gonna eat for Mother's Day?
yeah,
Oh, there's
that
food
one.
at the house.
I
So
love that.
but yeah, we need to have a healthy future, I believe, and a healthy start with the
they
kids.
should. Yeah, you're right. But anyways, moving on. And we actually talked about this topic earlier today, and G thought that my idea was
can't wait.
even dumber.
Yes.
Can't wait.
Well, go ahead and read it first, and then
Okay.
we'll tell Dom why you're dumb.
Okay. Texas
I want to hear this.
Texas liquor stores could soon be open on Sundays. Here's why. Anybody who resides in Texas knows that liquor stores are closed on Sundays and have been for many decades.
I'm so sad.
Texas is one of 7 states that does not allow liquor to be sold on Sundays. This goes back to blue laws, which I'm not sure what they are, in Texas relating to sales at car dealerships and liquor stores on Sundays. 2 proposed bills in Texas legislature are trying to change those laws. The bills propose for liquor stores to be open from noon to 10 p.m. on Sundays.
Okay.
The fact is that in modern society, Sunday is the second most frequent shopping day for most people. Makes
Yes.
sense for these stores to be able to be open for the businesses and consumers, says Senator Nathan Johnson. What do you think about this proposed bill?
Well,
Go with
first
Dom
off,
first.
blue laws are for dry counties. So,
Oh, really?
yeah, for dry counties.
What do
'Cause
you mean dry count? That don't sell liquor at all?
yeah, because it's like with religion versus the state.
Oh, okay.
Like that's what they believe in. Sunday is a day for the Lord,
Yeah.
so we don't drink on Sunday.
Oh, okay.
So that's why dry laws, dry counties, and so I think that's a great idea. Like honestly, because I mean, if people are happy because they're liquored up, then everybody loves day drinking on Sunday. I mean, they're at the river.
No, we
They're
don't. What
down
are you
at the
talking
park.
about?
We're here drinking right now. Like, the only thing I can see is like possibly maybe certain bars may be affected by this because they have larger outcome because people are not able to buy liquor, so they have to go to a bar. So
I see your point.
I can see that bars may be losing business because of
Yeah.
this law though.
Yeah.
So I mean, other than that, happy people mean happy society,
Facts.
happy government,
Okay. I get it.
drunks.
Yes. On the flip side of that, though,
Oh my God, here we go.
how many times have we gone
I'm
and
thirsty.
rushing on Saturdays to go buy alcohol before 9 o'clock because we can't have any for the next day and we're planning to get tore up on the next
Wait,
day?
you're like way forwarding yourself because I haven't had my rebuttal, and then you know this is where you come in and
All right, go ahead. Just gonna have more of this Texacola.
This is what marriage does to you, gentlemen.
I'm just gonna have more of this Texacola.
okay. So I get what you're saying, which I didn't think about that, but I feel like we shouldn't even be doing this law.
And that's the end of the show. Thank you for
Here's the credits.
Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. No, I feel like, which is probably going to be even worse for bars and businesses. I feel like they should run the law of having liquor in drugstores, like every other state does.
Not every
Like
other
in
state.
Walmarts and HEBs and all that stuff.
She's just thinking of Vegas, not every other store.
I miss
No,
Vegas.
Louisiana has them too.
Oh yeah,
Right, that's right,
Louisiana.
they did.
Louisiana has them
I
too.
miss those places.
So I
Your
think
point
that's
is-
a better idea. Yeah, I mean, because there's,
You mean all the time have it?
yeah.
Yeah,
Like
I
have
agree.
liquor all the time in drugstores and stuff. It's going to be a lot worse because I feel like there's going to be a lot more accidents maybe.
Exactly, and that's my rebuttal back on that.
Oh my god.
But then people need to take care and take care
Be
of their
more
damn
responsible, yeah.
But are you more likely to go buy a bottle if you have to run to the liquor store to get it, or are you more likely to buy it when it's right there the next aisle over from your hamburger?
That'd be great actually if if HEB did sell it.
liquor. You see?
My
He's
point.
not- he's not
my point
disagreeing.
exactly. That is my point exactly.
Oh boy.
though.
I'll be stocking
her
up.
original complaint was that we did not need it
No,
on Sundays,
we don't.
and that it was just going to cause more accidents. But yet she wants them in convenient places like Walmart and Target where you can just get one.
Yes.
So she is contradicting her opinion.
I'm not contradicting my opinion. I just feel like it's an inconvenience of having liquor stores.
That's
when
like-
you can easily just go to a drugstore and
That's
just
like-
go get the damn
That's
thing.
like saying you don't want people to be fat, but you want McDonald's to have an all-you-can-eat nugget thing.
For like 99 cents.
Yeah, exactly.
Then everybody be there.
Why don't they?
See, and
McDonald's where that money though.
that's where my point on this. But I feel like it should be open though, because you can still get beer. It's not like it's a dry day period.
Yeah, it's not. It's just the liquor is the main part.
So it's like if you're not gonna drink liquor, then you're just
Well,
gonna
we're
drink
the
beer.
irresponsible people that don't stock up on Saturdays. How
I
about
mean,
that? How about that?
I'm busy Saturdays. I'm working.
Well, how many people
well,
do?
why can't you get it on Wednesday or Thursday when you're off?
Well, how many
I do.
people? How many people? How many
and
people
it's
do
gone
beer
by
runs?
Saturday.
And how many people do beer runs before 1 o'clock to make sure they get the deadline and last until the morning?
I've seen so many high schoolers
Not
go
me.
steal. Yes, I've seen it.
Exactly, and that's the whole point. That like, if it's open on Sundays, you're not gonna. And also, you're trying to be rational because if you're super drunk and you're like, "Well, I gotta stock up for tomorrow," you're gonna buy more Saturday when you can rationally think about it the next day. So that's kind of where like it balances off, I guess you could say.
Lame.
You're lame. But yeah, I just feel like it's a
More
good-
alcohol.
I feel like it is a good idea just because what's an extra day? I mean, it sucks for the liquor stores because then they gotta hire more people. Now they gotta be open 7 days a week instead of just being.
I've
closed
seen
on
a
Sunday.
lot of liquor stores with just 2 people in there. That's not a lot more people.
Well, yeah, but they gotta work another shift. So
I
there's
mean,
that.
To be honest, like they're making more money though. You're
Exactly.
bringing more money in, so you
Exactly.
can hire that extra person.
I think it's a good idea. I think at a supermarket, I don't think that's a good idea.
So keep it in liquor stores. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
All right, I agree.
See,
Tom, you agreed with both of us. You
I know.
need
I
to
just
choose.
want
You need
this
to
proposal
choose.
to go through so I can buy on Sunday. Okay.
Yeah, I just want to buy on Sunday too. I don't care where
I want to buy on Sunday. Okay. I want to like stock them on
What if
Gentleman
it's
Jack.
only from like noon to 2?
Ooh. Well, I'm gonna
Well,
make
good
some
thing-
time in my day just for
I was
that.
gonna say, well, good thing this podcast starts at 3. So
You know where we're gonna be before here.
3 to 4. 2 to 4.
If you see me at Specs, wave at me. Okay.
if you want to buy us stuff while we're at Specs, that's very
Sure.
appreciative.
Okay.
Um,
But anyways, moving on.
Yes.
Austin City Limits Music Festival
wanna go.
2019 announces a
210
lineup.
culture.
The lineup for ACL Festival was
so
announced this week. The lineup includes Guns N' Roses. This is for a couple. I didn't do like a whole shebang. Mumford & Sons, Childish Gambino, The Cure, Cardi B, and Billie Eilish, and others that are among the headliners for the 2019
Good little
festival.
line.
The festival takes place October the 4th through the 6th and 11th through the 13th in Zeller Park in Austin. Who would you like to see?
Childish Gambino.
yeah.
I know.
His last performance.
Is it the last one?
Because he's not doing music no more. He's sticking to his
Yeah.
movie career.
Is it really?
Yeah.
We need to go.
I heard.
Let's
that,
get our
but I didn't
passes
think
and go.
This was his last one.
Yes, it is.
He might come back later when he's like Billy D. Williams, like doing his all sensual jazz music.
Yeah.
I can see that because he did Lando pretty good in
Yeah.
solo.
I
Hey.
want to go see my girl Cardi and Billy. I'd like to see Billy. Eilish.
Nah.
And
What?
I did miss it here in the comment. I am sorry if Gilbert, you're still watching, but Gilbert did say, "Why not make the rule 24/7 for alcohol?"
That'd be crazy, but
That's
awesome.
just like the drugstore thing. Okay. We might as well have it at drugstores if we're going to do it 24/7.
But drugstores aren't open 24/7 though.
That is true.
Walmart is.
Walmart. Okay, then Walmart. Yes.
Walmart is.
Specific locations.
Okay, so back to the whole ACL thing. Sorry, I'm multitasking here. Yeah, I mean, I'm good. I really want to see Gambino. Billie Eilish would be pretty cool to see.
Hell yeah.
Because I don't know if she does any weird stuff on stage or not.
Guns N' Roses is always legendary with their
Guns N'
performances.
Roses, too.
Aren't they like 95 already?
Hell
They
yeah.
should be
They still kill
on
it.
wheelchairs and canes and shit.
They still smoking cigars.
You ever seen the movie The Dirt?
The Dirt.
Yeah.
Oh, about Molly
Molly
Crew.
Crew?
Yeah. It's funny and awesome and it reminds me of college.
It just kind of like, I couldn't get over the fact once I found out that Machine Gun Kelly
Yeah,
was Tommy
yeah,
Lee.
yeah,
I
Tommy
couldn't
Lee.
get the image of Machine Gun Kelly out of my head. And it kind of ruined the movie a little bit for me.
I kept seeing Eminem putting his face in the dirt. Like
Yes.
that's what I've been seeing.
Well,
Yeah.
we didn't really like the ending either.
Yeah, the ending was kind of dumb.
Yeah, I
There was
just watched everything in between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Pete Davidson, I couldn't take him seriously
No.
either, so that kind of threw it off for me too. I mean, I loved it because he was funny, but
Yeah, he's funny. He's hilarious.
yeah, I
But
couldn't.
kills it.
I couldn't take it seriously either. Yeah, and then a bunch of no names. I've
Freaking
actually.
Kawhi.
Have you ever been to Austin City Limits?
Yes,
have you?
I have. Actually, I was there with Jonathan when ASAP Rocky was there, Lady Gaga, and, Snoop Lion when he was doing his reggae phase.
Snoop Lion.
Yeah, they had a free concert in a warehouse, all smoked up. I mean, you can imagine, right? Snoop Lion,
Of course.
reggae. It was dope, though. And you just look to the skies for the new free concert. So, and we saw ASAP Rocky running down, like, 6th Street with a bobblehead.
Oh,
That looked
really?
like him. And then Lady Gaga was in the silent library. It's where, yeah, she was, like, in the back, and she had, like, one guy looking after her. Like, she had that whole area to herself.
Yeah.
But you can tell it was
Oh,
her.
I've never gone.
It's crazy. We need to go.
Yeah,
I
I've never
do
gone
need to
either.
go.
So
Yeah.
many media.
But just keep me away from Cardi B because I don't want to catch nothing.
Ah.
I don't want to get drugged. Well,
Don't
maybe I
worry,
do.
She won't drug you up.
You don't know that.
I
do
don't
know
know. She
that.
might have some
I
fun.
know that for a fact. She told me.
Well,
Anyways.
Dom knows what to do now next time he gets drugged up, so it's fine.
I have a higher tolerance now.
Sure. Okay. Anyways, moving on. San Antonio's Patio Southtown to reopen soon with AC and new drinks.
Oh, you need AC.
We just passed by there. Seemed like there's people, but I don't know.
Maybe it was a pre-opening, or maybe you wrote it wrong.
Oh, maybe.
down
I don't
wrong.
know.
Maybe it's already open.
The Patio Southtown is set to reopen supposedly next week, May the 7th, after a 4-month makeover to make it a more relaxed place to get your San Antonio relaxation on. The bar is located at 1035 Espressa Street, has been upgraded with a pair of
South
8
Brussels.
air conditioning units, which was a problem when the building would hold a big number of customers. The
It's
bar
hot
had just
there.
opened about a year ago and had to close in December for upgrades and tweaks. The bar also plans to introduce new drinks, mixed cocktails, and a visual show of brightly colored LED lights. Have y'all been to the Patio Southtown, and will you be there for the opening?
This episode of Bar Rescue.
I've never actually knew it
Or
existed.
watching.
But I hope that LED bar or lights are pretty dope.
Yeah.
Sounds like it should be
Can't
fun.
wait. I'm ready to go.
I just don't understand how there would be a building with no ACs.
Oh my
Seriously.
God.
Well,
People must have been dying.
Remember, this is a very historic strip as you go down.
So they have fans, at least.
So certain things have to like go through so much work or not go through at all. Just like
Damn.
Luchador
This
down the
sounds
street
horrible.
on Roosevelt, because it's like a historic. Roosevelt's a historic San Antonio. Any little thing he wants to do outside the bar has to get approved by like the whole city
The
of San
state.
Antonio.
Yeah, the city.
Yeah, and it can take forever because the state has to go through
Oh.
the historic
Checks
San
and
Antonio-
balances. Yeah.
Yeah, they have to go through the historic San Antonio thing, and they have to approve it first. Then the
Luchador
city
bar
approves
needs a.
it, and then they tell them. So like for them to get the LED lights, it took them about 4 months to get it approved. So you
It's
can,
kind of annoying to me.
so
I'm
you-
just like, ugh.
That's. I can just feel sticky talking about this subject. Cause
So is that the
no
same
AC.
thing with like houses?
yeah, that's
Like
why.
King
here
William
when
District?
they like when they're remodeling.
Yeah,
and
so
doing
that's
all
like that
thing with
area
the
right there
houses.
on Florida Street where it's all being remodeled.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
been that way since way before Bean Bash. That's just been like demolished land that hasn't started.
They should just
So-
buy it out, get a better parking lot.
Yes, that's the whole
Luchador, yeah.
That's the whole problem there with the whole area. Like, it's really hard to do anything outside. Inside your bar, which that's kind of weird that inside they wouldn't get the AC, but it may have cost them too much for what it's worth to even deal with the AC there.
True.
So that could also be why. And
But I'm just glad they're doing bigger and better things.
They got to. They got to.
and
Yeah.
Adapt. Survive.
and thank you to Casey Wolf who said happy Cinco Design Mayo.
What? Okay.
Happy Cinco de Mayo to you too, sir. And I think it's a sir or ma'am. Let me see.
Whoa.
I can't.
Did
see.
you
Hold
just
up.
assume it's gender?
No, there's two of them in the picture, so I don't know who's the main person.
If you're
But,
listening, I'm gender neutral.
It's ma'am. I'm sorry. Yeah, Casey.
Mazam.
Yeah, so Miss Casey, thank you for commenting there.
Love you.
Yeah, but while we're here in Southtown, beautiful Southtown 101, where we're shooting
Just love the location.
every Sunday. Do you guys have a special like restaurant or anything here on Southtown that you guys like? Since we normally like aren't around Southtown a lot.
Wait, is Candlelight considered Southtown?
No, that'd be the Strip.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
Okay, well, have you been to
Casa Azul?
Taco Heaven? Have you been there?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's right around you.
It's good.
Yeah.
So good.
I haven't gone
I used
in
to
years,
get
but I've
my
gone.
carne guisada tacos with cheese. Oh man, so good. They're huge tacos too.
I would say for me it would be I don't know where they moved to now. Well, I guess they moved to the Strip now, but it'd be Boozy Cream.
Boozy Cream. All right,
Oh,
all right.
yeah.
Yeah,
Boozy ice cream.
I've been there. Yeah.
That place is really good. You get your nice infusion of the ice cream there. But yeah, I think they moved to the same Strip now, like to the end of the
They
Strip.
also have that
Burger
hookah
King.
bar
did
down
they?
the street too.
Which one? What's it
They have
called?
a hookah bar down. I'll give y'all the name, but yeah, it's like down the strip. It's very anonymous. Like you wouldn't even know it's like a hookah bar.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, and yeah, and then I would say, of course,
Then you got Brackenridge High School right down the road.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
my favorite place to eat.
and of course, you know, the headquarters to Southside Craft Sodas down the street too.
Yeah, that's true.
But that's not an actual place you can eat. So
Just drink.
Boo.
I would say technically we can count Chi-Chi's Chicken because they used to pop up at
Oh
Luchador.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
And Smack Roll as well.
Yeah.
Shout out to Smack Roll.
I still miss that spicy ass chicken.
We just did the
Oh, you need to try
pop-up.
Smackerel.
Let's
Yes.
go.
Oh, they had a big fat lemon chicken sandwich. It's
Lemon
so
chicken.
good.
Yeah, if you haven't seen the video, you should go watch it on our Facebook page on 210 Culture. We went over. They were at Sangria on the Berg on Mondays.
I
which,
saw that.
Shout out to Caesar over there with
Caesar.
everybody on Sangria on the Berg. So what he
That's
does
great.
is they're closed on Mondays. So what he does is he opens up the shop for different pop-up places like Chi-Chi's and Smack Grill, and they get to run the whole restaurant for the day.
Such a great guy.
He takes a small percentage, but they get to run everything. And we were talking to the guy from Smack Grill, and he says it's a good partnership because they have their regulars that come in on Mondays to Sangria, plus the people who follow him. So he's like, between those two and the people who just drive by because they have nothing to eat, he brings in a good crowd as opposed to like having to sell out of a bar and hoping that the bar gets packed on a Monday.
Yeah.
Um,
That's true.
So it's really good. I got the Nashville hot chicken. It was really good. The one I wanted to try that he didn't have that time was a Napoleon
Ooh, that sounds good.
chicken sandwich.
It's short and hot tempered.
Oh, he puts the hot chicken and then he gets 3 scoops of Napoleon ice cream, the chocolate, the white, and the vanilla, and then puts it in the sandwich. And I'm just like, I want it. I want to try it.
I want
Sounds
it.
interesting.
But he was not.
ghetto.
He wasn't doing it that week. He was just like, I'm just making regular ones. So the lemon
People
pepper.
were scared.
Skirt.
The lemon pepper was pretty good. He also does the peanut butter and jelly one,
Yeah.
where he puts the peanut
I'm
butter.
peanut
and
butter and jealous.
So that was pretty good. But yeah, you can definitely check out the video on our Facebook page there. But that I would say those two are probably one of my favorite restaurants here on Southside, if you're gonna technically count them.
Me too.
Um,
But anyways, moving on for all the nerds mourning out there.
hey, I know if I had my soundboard, I'd hit it right now too. But
It's Peter Mayhew,
I
correct?
miss him already.
Original Chewbacca actor in Star Wars dies at 74. The original Chewbacca from Star Wars, Peter Mayhew, passed away this week at the age of 74. His family made the announcement Thursday on Twitter. The family did not state the cause of death. There will be a memorial service on June 29th, which is really far away, for friends and family, and a memorial service for all the fans in early December in Los Angeles. The family asked the fans to donate to the Peter Mayhew Foundation in his memory. How do you feel about his passing?
very sad.
adding to the Star Wars family that's already in heaven right now, or if they were bad, then they might be in another place. But we're not going there.
They're in the Sith.
They're in a
They're on the light
they're in
side
a
of the
land.
Sith side.
They're in a place long ago.
They're visiting Jabba the Hutt right now. Okay. I mean, it's sad because
It's
C-3PO's
sad.
dead too, right?
What?
The guy who does C-3PO's voice.
No, it's R2D2.
Yeah, no, it's R2D2, Princess Leia.
Yeah, and yeah.
But I thought C-3PO was sick or something, or he died. I thought.
We
Maybe
might have
he's
to look
still
that up. I don't quote me on that, but he might be.
Yeah, but it's a sad loss. I mean, it's not too sad because the franchise is starting to shift away from the original characters.
About to finish the chapter like they've tried the past 3 times.
Yeah.
But who knows?
But I mean, it's still sad. It's still your childhood with Chewbacca, who's one of the loved
Chewie.
characters. Now if it was Jar Jar Binks, I wouldn't care. But
Misa Jar Jar Binks.
it's sad, especially with May 4th being yesterday and how close that was for Star Wars Day.
It's true.
So
May the 4th be with you.
it's a very, very sad moment here, but it is what it is.
Great. Now they're gonna get some. They're gonna do like CGI or something with Chewbacca now, or just do
Probably.
past pictures, or you
Isn't
just
that what
add
they
them
did
in.
with Princess Leia? Anyway?
Basically,
Yeah.
she supposedly died in.
Well, in the new
Space.
new movie, she's still gonna come out, but it's like old scenes that they didn't use in the original two.
Right.
So they're gonna like
Added
make
in.
those work.
Incorporate
Yeah,
it?
they're gonna make them work, so they don't have to do much editing.
That's crazy. Back
So-
in the day, you would never even like. They would just get some other actor that doesn't
I
even
know,
look
that
like
look-
them. Like,
Sometimes.
who's this? I don't remember you. I'm scared of new things.
Or they make them drive off into the sunset like they did Paul Walker.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Oh,
Call it a
That's
day.
true.
that's so sad.
And then have Wiz Khalifa playing in the background.
It's been a long time without you, my friend.
But I would have to say, non-spoilers, is the death at the end of Endgame more sad to you than Chewbacca's death?
Was it, Dom?
No, Endgame. I actually teared up.
It's all Spider-Man's fault.
You teared up or did you cry?
Teared up.
Let's
cried.
be honest here.
I cried
It's all.
because there's a lot of things that reminded me of when I've seen death in the face. So it's like
It's all Spider-Man's fault.
I was gonna say.
I was good, just like
Yeah.
in Infinity Wars, where everything's
he
good
made
till
it. He made
Spider-Man
it hard.
disappears.
He made
Yes.
it hard.
He
Yes.
makes everything hard. I was okay, and then all of a sudden he just
Him.
comes in, and the waterworks just keep coming.
Yeah, definitely.
It was horrible.
Just like the beginning of Endgame too. Like I was like,
Yeah.
But
But
yeah.
anyways, moving on to the next topic, because we are not millionaires yet.
hey,
San Antonio resident wins $1 million on scratch-off lottery ticket.
let's be friends.
San Antonio has another millionaire that's not us after a resident claimed a second-tier $1 prize for the Instant Millionaire scratch-off lottery ticket. The winning ticket was sold at Czar Food Mart at 3620 S Zarzamora.
On the south side?
On
Yes.
the south side. They've all been in like these wonky
Oh, yeah.
little
Maybe we just
hole-in-the-wall
need to go
gas
there.
station.
Let's just go.
Now,
Fan out, guys.
we may or may not have an insider to the lottery, but he tells me they send them to those places because nobody's gonna go.
Talking about
Who
pinche.
told you that?
Talking about
I have
pinche.
my sources. I cannot really reveal my
It's
sources.
pinche. It's pinche.
Wow.
I cannot reveal my sources.
That's true. That's true. Anyways, I just want to know, how the fuck do you show up to these places? Like, how are people there at the right time?
So
I
what
want to be there
happens-
at the right time.
So what happens is they go and they say, "I feel like I should get a lottery ticket," and they buy one and they win.
And they're like, "Run, Charlie,
Thanks.
run! You got the golden ticket."
Makes a lot of sense. I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty crazy. You should try it sometime.
Just do it randomly. Just be like, "I'm gonna go to this little
try
honky tonk."
it, but I don't get. What are these? Like the little dollar ones, right?
No, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that's like the $20 one.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. I'm not gonna spend $20 on a fucking lottery ticket.
Well, that's the
I'll
problem right there.
spend like the most I'll spend is 10, and I do the loteria one because that's my favorite one.
Well, that's your problem right there.
Oh my
You
god,
can't
nobody's
win.
asking you. Nobody's asking you.
Did she not just ask how do you win?
Yeah, literally.
I'm asking our audience, not you.
It's like, how do you?
I didn't specifically say your name.
But you didn't
When I
not
asked the
specifically say
question.
my name.
Anyways,
So yeah, I mean, it's just like those, and it's funny because you always have that one friend that you know that can just like magically go places and win, and then they're like, "Oh, you got to go on Monday at this time at this one," and then like
Mm-hmm.
you show up and they're like, "Oh, we're out of tickets, sorry."
Oh my god.
Or they're like, come with me, and then they're like, you should get that one, and then you go and you scratch and you get like $10, and they scratch theirs and they get like 200, and you're like, oh, fuck it.
I wish.
I know
My brother has better luck. He actually won like $100 on a scratch off. So I mean, I know he's good luck sometimes.
The most I've won is like 50. That's the most I've won.
And he bought a video game
It's
after
on
that.
those. Oh, it's on those. What's it called? The $10 big ones that have like 70 games in one
Shit.
ticket.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I've seen them. A lot of people have lost their minds to that.
just they have.
But anyways, moving on to events, which is G's part now.
Well, we still got some time here before we wrap up the show here. So, real quick here, make sure if you follow us on Instagram that you see G Labs. It's the new series I started to go with Dibbling with Dom. So I actually go and try different products that come out through the stores that people want to try. So the first episode I did the Dark Berry from Dr. Pepper,
I saw that.
the new one.
It has a blue box.
Yes, and it has Mysterio on the
crazy.
cover.
Yeah.
In honor of Homecoming, which is pretty dope.
Hey, if you notice on that screen, they actually show something that's from Endgame.
Do they?
On the new poster.
Oh yes, I saw that on the new poster.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
it
Sorry, no
still made me
spoilers.
it still made me cry. Tom, while we're here, still pouring drinks here. How did you like your 210 culture there?
Oh, you finished it.
Oh, already done. So it was good.
Yeah, I know. I saw that too. I like the trailer. I don't know
Definitely a
if
must
I don't know
see.
if you've seen the new one, where he's walking and he's going through TSA, and they open the suitcase and it's a Spider-Man suit, and he's like getting ready to explain why he has a Spider-Man suit, and she pulls out a banana and she's like, "You cannot have this on the plane," and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And that's like how the trailer starts because he thinks he's getting yelled at for the suit. But yeah, I mean it's pretty good. So yeah, jumping to events tonight on the Food Network, starting at 8:00. You have Chef Johnny versus Bobby Flay on Bobby Flay versus whatever the hell his show's called.
Chef Yanni.
Wait.
So he's gonna go head to head with him. They shot it last year in the summer, and it's finally airing now. Out of all days,
God, it's
Jesus.
taking forever.
yeah.
Either Bobby Flay lost or something happened.
So that's gonna be cool to watch. A lot of people think that it was actually happening live, because Burger Teca was posting about the event, but they're actually having the watch party there.
Oh, wow.
So they're not gonna have the cafe open because they close at 7, and it actually got pushed to 9, not 8:00.
Oh.
So they're gonna still give complimentary chips and salsa, and the bar is gonna be open while they show
I
show it.
thought on the event it had said that he was gonna make his signature dish, or not signature dish, but one of the dishes that he did
made on the
against
show?
Bobby. Yeah, that he
Well,
made on the
that's
show.
Maybe before they open. I mean, before they close. But it did
That
say
makes sense.
they did update it because they had to put a whole new on Instagram. They had to put like a whole warning because everybody kept calling in, asking like what they could bring to be on camera and stuff like that. So people were actually believing, and I thought so too. I didn't know it was like a re-recording of it.
Yeah.
So so that was fun there. So definitely check that out. We'll be watching it, and probably Instagramming it, our reactions and stuff there. Maybe live threading it on Facebook.
Nah.
I'll be doing it. So come
Yeah.
talk with us. Have a good time there on our page.
Most definitely.
Of course, on Tuesday we have Carrie Underwood coming into town for the Cry Party
Oh,
Tour
Carrie.
360. She's going to be at the AT&T Center, of course, starting at 7:00 on Tuesday. I think tickets are probably still available, more than likely.
So her tour is called Cry Pretty.
Or May. I'm sorry. I mean, it's tomorrow, Monday, not Tuesday.
Yeah, cry pretty.
How do you cry pretty?
I don't know.
Most girls don't cry pretty.
I cry fucking nasty.
Comment below if you know how to cry pretty.
Please show us.
Not even Kim Kardashian cries pretty,
Shut-
so I have no idea who she's talking about.
I know. They look. No.
And then, of course, we have on Tuesday, it's free family night at the DoSeum starting at 5:30. So you can bring up to 4 people to go in and go check it out for free. Now it is till they hit capacity, so they will be giving out wristbands, and once they run out of wristbands, that's it.
Do it.
That's it.
So definitely get there early. Take your
Just
kids out of
do it.
school early. Have them call in or something.
That's it. That's all.
Do it.
Shout out to That's It, That's All as well for their delicious poor boys.
Oh, man.
And having one of the most poppin' Facebooks.
They
there.
are. You get a crack out of their face.
They are
It's
hilarious.
amazing.
I still want a shrimp
Keep
poor
it
boy
real,
again.
seriously.
I know. And then on what's it here? Thursday, for those who love Selena, whatever you want to call her.
Selena.
Anything
Anything
for
for
Selena.
Selena.
Mexicans call her Selena.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Watch the
She's-
movie.
Check on the
what?
movie.
Watch Univision.
Anything for Salinas.
Watch Univision when
Exactly.
they have their 37-hour marathon.
What is it called?
Selena's.
No. What is it?
Univision.
Univision.
But either way, they're gonna be having a whole celebration thing at the Rustic on Thursday. Of course, for those who don't know, the Rustic's at the Rim.
Yeah.
They're gonna have Bitty Bitty Banda performing there as well.
Oh, wow.
So definitely check them out there. And then on Friday, Mother's Day weekend, before you go and love your mom on Sunday, you can still go party and get drunk. It's a very
Why
packed.
can't I get drunk with my mom?
Does she drink?
Well, you didn't drink
No,
last time.
she doesn't
I'm
drink.
like, does she drink?
She doesn't drink.
I know. We were there on Saturday when we went to the wedding. We had a little flask, and her mom was like, "What's that?" And she's all, "Mind your business, mom."
Mind your business.
Don't worry about it.
Look at your daughter.
Yeah, she's all, "Shut up." Yeah, I was gonna say, so we have the pack weekend here. So of course, we have the Blackened debut, which I don't know if the name of the band is Blackened. It's their debut concert, but they're with our good friends Reanimation, who's a tribute band
Get
to
it,
Linkin
boy.
Park. Shout out to Blake and shout out to Vitamin as well. Everybody else,
Vitamin.
They're part of Vitamin. They're gonna be performing at the Two Rivers Tavern. I don't know where you got tear from.
Oh, I heard tears. Sorry.
The Two Rivers Tavern on May 10th. I think it starts at 9:30. So go check that out. And of course, for all you theater lovers, Hamilton is coming into town.
Oh, I can't wait.
So they're starting there on May 10th and having a good time.
Have you seen the tickets on sale for Hamilton?
So much.
They're ridiculously
but
expensive.
I've heard it's a great show,
Yeah,
though.
They
I've
did
heard
have a
too.
$20
They have a
raffle
lot.
though. At
Huh?
one time, they had a $20 raffle for.
I
Like,
think they did at the
a few
beginning
seats.
when they announced
If
that
you can't
it was
even win a
coming.
lottery ticket, what makes you think we're going to win this?
Exactly.
And then, of course, you have second Saturday at Southtown at the Arts District, like always, every second Saturday of the month. So go check them out there and go support local with all the
Some
different
great
artists
art.
and vendors there. Of course, you have Duelo performing at Cowboys
Whoop,
on May
whoop.
11th, which is
I
a
entered
Saturday.
a contest to get tickets for Mother's Day. They're like, mothers, come in and enter in this raffle, and I'm like, I'm gonna enter.
But you're not a mother.
Yes, I am. I'm a mother.
Does it
of
count if you're a
beauti-
mother lover?
Sure, we'll go with that.
I'm a mother of a beautiful baby girl who is 5 years old right now.
Too bad she still
Is there a
shits
kid
around
that
the
we
house.
don't know about?
Too bad she still shits around the house and likes to roll
Oh,
around
you're
in
talking about Zoe. Oh, a dog mom. Got you.
it. Of course, you also have the San Antonio Donut Festival at the Tobin Center.
Donuts.
Also in the morning. Think tickets are like $30-$40.
No, they're
So-
not. They're
no.
15.
Okay, well they're.
Let's get it.
Go and check out all the different donuts. I'm pretty sure the Art of Donuts probably gonna be out there like
They are.
always.
Where's Duck? Where's them Duck
I don't know if
Donuts?
Duck
at?
Donut-
I thought Duck Donuts was going to be in it.
I
I'm
hope
not
so.
sure. I haven't checked.
I still want to go to our donut. though.
Last but not least, which is why we have an extra chair empty over here because we were supposed to have our special guest today, but couldn't make it after all. We have the Essex Music and Art Festival on Saturday there at the Essex Modern City. Who headliner is Snoop Dogg or DJ Snoop Dogg. He's not gonna be performing.
Snap.
He's just gonna be DJing.
Hey.
And of course, some of the other acts there leading up to the headliner would be King Kali, Livola, and
King
our
Kali?
special guest who couldn't make it out today, Carlton Zeus, my boy Carlton Zeus.
Oh, boy.
He was supposed to come out, or he's gonna be there performing. I think he is the second to the headliner. So shout out to him.
Always a big name here in San Antonio.
Yes, and he's filming a new video. He was filming it last night, so that video should be coming out pretty soon.
Oh, can't wait.
Which means the album should be coming out pretty soon.
Yeah.
Which means I'm
Dropping some fire.
Which means I'm gonna be having it on repeat once it drops.
Fire.
But yeah, this is a good wrap for our first ever show, I guess.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
And shout out to everybody who follows us, and shout out to everybody who saw the first episode. So I'm gonna
Yes.
cut it short here, but we will be back next week again here live on over here live at Southtown 101.
Southtown.
And of course, time. Don't forget to get your Southside craft soda, your Texacola, which is our sponsor for the show. And of course, if you love your CBD, don't forget to go to Natural High on Nacogdoches Road and get some CBD there.
Get you that natural highs.
And if you see Dom there, buy him a bottle.
Yes, please. We'll be better friends.
Yes. So with that being said, I'm G.
I'm Dom.
And Donna.
And remember, for everyone who's new to the show, we're 210 Culture, and we're bringing the
best
best
of 210 Nation.
Si voy a seguir sufriendo.